Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. I always have to smile when I take my first sip out of that cup. Okay, now, how do I start here today? We're getting a bit of a later start, I know. Missy the dog is due to come by any minute. I haven't even got into this yet. So here's what's been happening. I've been busy this morning. We went to Superstore about just after 7 o'clock when they first opened up. For me, that's the best time to go, usually. Traffic's light, hardly anybody in the store. Usually they've got what I need out. So I did my groceries this morning, got that done. Now, I got good news and I got bad news. Remember, so those of you who watched, I think it was was it the motorcycle ride or the scooter ride? Or I mean the e-bike ride. I went out twice yesterday. I went out on the motorcycle and I went out on the e-bike in the evening. Anyway, I came back into the house and I said something about my scooter is still here. And I had wondered if my daughter wanted it. Well, I was talking to her on the phone this morning, and yes, she wants it. So that's the good news. Bad news is, the reason I was talking to her on the phone is because she phoned me to tell me that her husband had had a heart attack yesterday, and he's in the hospital right now. Yeah. Do you remember, about 3-4 weeks ago, we went to Lockport and we went to a little restaurant called Ricky's? Well, it was him, one of the last people I'd have ever thought to have a heart attack. He was healthy, he didn't drink or smoke, or he was robust, in good shape. Hey, wow. So, as it turns out, things are looking good. So he's on the mend. Anyway, so that's the bad news. More bad news is that I don't know what I'm going to do today. Well, I guess what we'll do is we'll just start put parts on our engine block here. Pardon my reach here. I got to be so careful now how I grab this because it's getting a lot of fragile stuff on it. So I think that's what we'll probably be doing today, all being well, is we'll be trying to place this myriad of little stuff. I think all of this basically goes on the engine, so it's going to really bristle with detail. And because I painted the parts a darker color to what the engine is, they should pop, you might say. Okay, news-wise, I haven't checked for the walkers. I haven't checked the sunrise. I was busy with my groceries. More bad news is that today is supposed to be a beautiful day weather-wise. So that means I'm going to want to get out. Then that means that I'll be maybe doing a little less here. I mean, some of you are probably thinking to yourself, how can you do less? All you did yesterday was glue that little red wheel onto the end of that on that part. And I think that's all I did. Let's recompose here and get ready for Missy. She should be by any second. Actually, I haven't seen them leave, so we're ready to go. Let's get at it. Okay, I know we're on step 43, but I'm remembering that on step 42 is when it had asked us to put those little pressure relief valves in place. And I just want to make sure that if I don't put them on first, that I'm not going to accidentally be blocking myself from putting them on later after I get some of this other stuff on. Remember I talked about saving them till last because they were so fragile, but on the other hand, maybe I can be careful. Maybe I can be careful here. I think that most of the stuff is going to be on the upper part of the engine block. So if when I grab this thing, maybe what I could do is make a policy that I only grab it by the flywheel. I'm, maybe would this be the fly? They wouldn't have a flywheel that big. Maybe this is part of the generator. Yeah, because this was a diesel electric. And I don't, at least I think it was pure diesel electric. It may have had a transfer case where you could, run the propeller shaft directly off the engine somehow through a geared system, because there's no way that those big propellers would turn as fast as this motor turned. I think I don't know what the RPM of this motor is, but I'm guessing it probably was the most efficient at probably around 1,000 RPM, but I'm just guessing. I don't really know, and I haven't looked it up, so I'm just going by my own limited knowledge of motors. I heard a door. I think Missy the dog has just gone out for her little walk, so she's going to be back here any minute. Let's be vigilant here. Good morning. Good morning to you. How are you this morning? Are you enjoying this beautiful day? Gonna come in and visit with me?
Boy, it's really hot.
It's gonna be a beautiful day.
Oh, we have bananas. Fresh bread.
Yeah, I went to
Your life is good.
Whoops. I went to Superstore this morning.
Oh.
Again, hang on. Give me a minute here. Just let me take a minute. I'm not fast like you, Missy. No, I'm not fast like you. 30% off.
Nice.
I put those in individual little bags. I gotta do that yet this morning.
And then freeze them, eh?
Yeah. Freeze them individually.
30% off. Are they getting close to their due date?
I don't know.
Expiry date?
Yeah. If it's not green, I eat it. Yeah, I think
it's green and has all that hair on it.
Yeah, the hair growing. Yeah.
Yeah, I comb the hair and then I eat it.
We're getting down, Missy. We got one crumb left here.
She's a very intent noodle.
Yeah. You got it all. You're a good girl.
This is Eatin' Day today.
Oh, one of the viewers said, Winnipeg guy actually, he says he wanted to know about that e-gym, so I looked it up on Google, and I sent him the link to the Kimberley e-gym.
Mm-hmm. I think all the Ys in Winnipeg have it.
Oh, all the Ys do.
But the YMCA was the first institution to bring e-gym into Canada. It created in Germany, went to the United States, and from the States to here.
Hey, Missy, come on. Your fans want to see you. Yeah, come on up here.
Did you see Trudeau on the late night show?
No.
Colbert, Colbert. He was on the late night show the night before last.
Oh, what did he talk about?
Well, Colbert quizzed him on a lot of stuff. It was about 14 minutes long. It was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Oh, Trisha phoned this morning, and her husband Bill. Did you ever meet Bill?
Very briefly one day.
Yeah. He had a heart attack yesterday. He's in the St. B right now. Yeah, he's in the St. B.
It takes something to be admitted these days.
Yeah. Yeah, he's had a couple of stents put in and so on. Maybe now's the time to turn off the Missy camera. Say goodbye to your friends, Missy. Say goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone. I'll give you 2 eggs. 2 eggs and an ear flop.
Yeah, you're a good girl. Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Okay, let's move in a little bit here. Now, we'll put the macro lens on after. However, if you look closely, get something to point with here, you can see there's a little hole here, 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 and so on. And we have to try and take one of these little pressure relief valves here and have to turn it around, and we have to try and glue it down on those holes, and hopefully it will stay sort of perpendicular. Now I'm gonna have to recompose here to do this, because this is going to be a little bit difficult to do otherwise. It'd be nice if it would stick like that. Oh, that's what I was afraid of happening. These are going to be so hard to put in. You know what? Maybe I should be using the Tamiya thick instead of the thin. Yeah, the problem is with using the thick is that it will have a tendency to take a lot longer to dry. Let's see if we can put a little bit more on here, maybe, and get the plastic softened. Maybe I should have somehow seen if I could have put the glue down in the hole. All right. Now it is not exactly straight. Okay, I'm looking more or less straight down on it. Let me check the monitor here. It's almost out of the field of view of the monitor. Okay, we'll do another one here. Okay, I can see that the next one is going to be a lot harder. And the reason being is it seems to be filled with paint. Ooh, it pinged off. However, fortunately it stayed on the table and I saw where it went. Guess maybe I was squeezing too hard with the tweezer. I'm afraid to let go of it. Yeah. Okay. Maybe if I was to try and apply just a little bit of glue down into that hole first. Let's just try that. Okay, I've got one of Gabe's swabs here. Maybe that's too much. I mean, you know what? This thing's too big. Okay, it's nice to be able to edit out the dead spots. Oh, that's way too much. Well, I can't take it back. these are going to be so easily broken off. Okay, how's that look? Let me check the monitor again. Not bad. Oops. Okay, I'm going to, okay, I'll do one more on camera. This one might go easier because the hole is deeper. Okay, I'm going to do the last two off camera. Anyway, I think it's going to be okay, as long as I don't brush them with anything. Well, from arm's length, they look okay. They actually look straight from arm's length. I'm guessing about 2 hours ago now, Merv from down the street, Merv's flag. That Merv, he stops by and he gives me some garlic here and some tomatoes. Tomatoes, Jason, not tomatoes. I'm just kidding. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to be using them in probably the next soup I make. I'm going to call it quits for this afternoon. I know the thermometer says 31 degrees Celsius, but it's not that warm. It's probably about 25. But it's beautiful, and I want to get out. So, thanks for watching, everybody. And all being well, we'll be putting some more little parts on tomorrow.